Okay guys, so thanks to my good buddy over at Gunsplaining, Slick Nick. Make sure you go check him out in the description below. Great dude, makes good content, and he's actually a very generally nice person I've met through YouTube. So he has challenged me to do a quarantine Q&A. I keep looking at the questions over my computer, so let's get right. Alright, so before we get into the questions, Slick Nick, he tagged a few people, so now I'm gonna tag a few now, and it's gonna be listed on the screen right here. So these are the channels I want to challenge for this quarantine Q&A. It's gonna be Flying Rich, Richard Hughes. He's a real good friend of mine. So your challenge, Richard. So remember, Flying Rich. We're gonna go with the Tyven Show. I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope Tyven's doing good. He's got to get him on the podcast. And finally, we're gonna do Johnny B. Johnny B, your challenge, man. So hopefully you guys come up with some great answers for these quarantine Q&As. Okay. So the first question in this Q&A is, how much toilet paper do we have? Well, to be quite honest, I live with my wife, and that's just me and her. We don't really use a lot of toilet paper. I don't, I might add. She uses a lot for makeup and, you know, her things. So I've always been stocked up on toilet paper. I've never really had an issue with it. I remember when the whole toilet paper craze was going like out of control and you couldn't get toilet paper. I looked like a typical psycho, and I went to Walmart or wherever the hell I went, and I got the big like 24 packs, 2 of them, because I usually just stock up anyway. That's what I've always done. I live on my own, and to be quite honest, I hate going into the grocery store anyway, just because it just, I don't know, it's my own thing. But yeah, so the next question number 2 is, what has been my biggest challenge? So my biggest challenge so far is, you know, I've been very open about this. I've been dealing with I deal with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. So just the thought of the unknown, that's a big challenge. And also not going shooting, like that is a very big challenge for me. Like I'm a very avid active shooter. Like I go to the range at least 3 times a week. So it's kind of tough for me because that's kind of like my own therapy in a way. And also not being able to really hang out with my friends. You know, I'm a very social person as well. I love doing, it's giving me the chance to kind of a silver lining. I've been able to do a lot of content, but I like to, you know, go hang out with my friends and stuff like that. You know, we go to a certain bar. As you can tell, I support the place where I used to work all the time. So, you know, that's like it's a routine. I get into a routine. That's probably been my biggest challenge in this whole thing. That and probably, it's weird. I'm a very modest and simple guy. I don't really need a lot of stuff. But yeah, those are probably my 2 biggest challenges so far. So question number 3, what is my location? So I'm in the clandestine area of South Shore, Massachusetts. It is kind of crazy, you know, so for some reason our area is flooded with COVID and stuff like that. So I'm in the South Shore, pretty close, I'd say, to the ocean. That's as far as I'm gonna go. But question number 4: what have I gone or we've gone without? So, like I said before in this video, me and my wife, we like to go to a certain bar. You know, we're regulars there. All my friends, it's like a family place there. So, I go there to pretty much hang out. So I've been gone out with that. What else have we gone out with? The gym. I don't know if I talked about this. I know I posted a video a couple months ago how I started a diet. So my diet's kind of taken a nosedive, but also the gym. I was getting really into the gym. I lost 30, 40 pounds in 3 months. I was doing really good. And then this happened, so my gym closed. So hey, you know, things happen. So my diet's kind of gone to the wayside. But if this finally opens back up, my diet's gonna get back, and I want to start losing more weight because I really felt good when I lost weight. Another thing is shooting. With our stay home order, we have not been able to go shooting at all. The ranges have closed. We just won a case where gun shops were open in Massachusetts, but the shooting ranges still have been closed, which I don't understand why, but that's a different topic for a different day. Other than that, we've been really been gone without, my cigar shops have been closed, so I've had to buy online, so it's more of just a waiting game, and I'm kind of an impatient person. I don't know if you've ever been that type of guy that once you get your shipment confirmation order, you kind of track the UPS guy every location he goes. That's kind of how my life's been for the past couple weeks. But yeah, that's pretty much what we've gone without. What am I most grateful for? So, I think I'm most grateful for my family. I've been fortunate enough to kind of do some side gigs from my regular job. I'm grateful for my wife. She's been like my rock, keeping me through this. I'm grateful for the fact that it's not as intense. I've actually had 2 friends that have gotten COVID. Granted, they've said it's a bad flu, but it's still serious. I do know people who have gotten it. But I am grateful for the fact that none of my family's got it. My father, who has just recently survived a bout of bladder cancer and a little bit of a scare of lung cancer. Thank God the tumor wasn't malignant. But he is at very high risk and he hasn't gotten it yet, and he's been working this entire time, so I'm very grateful that he hasn't got it. Or my mother, who works in the nursing, she works in a nursing home. She's been a nurse for about 30 years and she has not been exposed to it, not have to work for it. So I thank God every day that my parents are healthy and my family's healthy. So I'm grateful for that. I'm pretty much grateful for my family and grateful for my family that have been around and able to kind of keep me sane. And I'm thankful for all you guys that watch this channel, so thank you all. So question number 6, what do I miss most? Automatically, first thing is I miss going shooting. I need to get to the range like it's a bad habit. That was my release. That's what I probably miss most. Then I also miss, again, the social aspect of life. I miss that. I miss this sense of not being made to feel like I'm doing something wrong because I'd like to go, walk the beach to, for just clearing my head. I miss that aspect of the world, which I don't think it's gonna go back to. We're not gonna go back to shaking hands, I don't think. I miss the fact of pretty much the social aspect of it. I miss. But, I miss shooting is probably my number 1. Going to the range. Once the range opens, I'm probably going to go there every day. I'm probably going to have to just pack up and bring 3 cases of 9 to the range and just kind of let everything out. But yeah, that's what I miss most. Question number 7 is, when was the last time I went camping? So I'm going to level with you all here. I'm not the biggest person when it comes to camping. It wasn't me. I think the last time I went camping, honestly, was when I was in the Boy Scouts. Yes, I was a Boy Scout. I'm very thankful that I was a Boy Scout and the skills I learned in that. But probably when I was maybe 11 years old was the last time I went to a campground. I think we went. Where did we go camping? I want to say we went camping we went to a local Boy Scouts of America campground, and that was probably the last we were practicing for our big event. I think it's still called the Klondike across the country for the Boy Scouts that show their skills. That was the last one. I remember it was we had to stay in a heated cabin because for some reason it was negative 17 below and we were still practicing, and I think that's what kind of killed everything for me. So question number 8 is, what has been my favorite food during this quarantine? So since I'm not really going on my diet, I kind of reverted back to kind of just comfort food. So me and my wife, what we like to do every week is we pick up. We don't she doesn't do all the cooking. We kind of just cook for each other. So she likes it when I make cheese raviolis with some garlic bread on the side. When she makes her special, I forget, some type of Alfredo sauce. But that's kind of our favorite go-to meal. And then we try and support a lot of the local restaurants that have been shut down because they're still able to do takeout. So we like this place called Harry's. It's where around where we are, and also I support the bar that I used to work at. Get takeout from there. Speedwell Tavern. Go check them out. Those two, we're kind of simple people. It's nothing extravagant, but it's more of, hey, we feel good that we're supporting these restaurants that are shut down. These waitresses can't make anything, so at least if we can support these local businesses, then they can stay afloat somehow. They can feed their families. But yeah, I think the takeout that we've been able to luckily get, and the ravioli meal that me and my wife like to eat usually on Friday. Fridays are like our typical date night. So final question is, what have I done for exercise during this quarantine? So I'm gonna level with you all here. I haven't really done that much exercise. I have been taking walks with me and my wife, if it's a beautiful day out. I live right on a cranberry bog. It's a huge bog, so like it's a lot of like flat walking. So we've been doing that. It kind of gives us a little bit to kind of get outside and enjoy the nice weather and not really have to worry about it. We do it to clear our minds, and plus it's just getting out of the house, because when you're stuck in an apartment for a while, it gets kind of daunting, and you get cabin fever. So we've been doing a lot of walks. We drove down to the waterfront. If you guys saw the vlog, 250 subscriber giveaway vlog, again, 250 subscribers is going on as of that posting. I think I just posted it, was from recording this, so I'll link that down in the description. But where I went to go do that vlog, we kind of walk around the ocean area just to kind of like, again, feel the ocean breeze and just do our own thing. It's just me and my wife have been kind of really growing much closer together during this whole quarantine, and I think if I didn't have her and she didn't have me, we'd both be going insane. We were able to make each other laugh, so I can't thank her enough. But yeah, exercise has kind of been downhill. I walk up 12 steps every day to get in, so that's kind of getting into my Stairmaster. I am kind of a killer fatty, so any movement is good exercise to me. But yeah, once the gyms open back up, it's gonna be a routine of arm, abs, leg, cardio days every day for 6 days a week. I take one day off to rest. I'm not looking forward to that first day back, and all my muscles are all blown out because I haven't been lifting in a while. So I'm getting excited to go back to the gym, probably, to get back into exercise. Alright guys, so that was pretty much the quarantine Q&A. Thank you again, Slick Nick over there at Gunsplaining. Make sure, again, it's going to be a link in the description to go check out his channel. Very nice guy. So definitely, for those who are still dealing with quarantine, we're all here for you. Shoot down in the comments, see if you want to join in on the conversation. But other than that, we'll see you soon, everybody. Make sure you tune in to the Shooting Limits podcast on Mondays, and also check out it's going to be somewhere in here. You're going to see the 250 subscriber giveaway. So please go check out those videos. Check out Slick Nick over at Gunsplaining, and we'll see you soon, everybody. Have a good one.